Welcome back to Disney News Weekly. Tonight we're going to be talking about the new Christopher Robin trailer, images from Wreck-It Ralph 2, and the Edna Mode meet and greet character at Disneyland. Hold on to your butts.
Welcome to Popcorn Talk, featuring movie discussion, news, and interviews. Popcorn Talk, we talk movies. And now, here's Popcorn Talk's Disney Movie News.
Woo, guys.
So magical.
It's the best time of the week. Disney News Weekly. Oh my God, I did it right before.
Disney Movie News Weekly.
Welcome back to Disney News Weekly.
What's up, everybody?
Here on the Popcorn Talk. You can follow Popcorn Talk on Twitter at the Popcorn Talk and on YouTube at PopcornTalk Network. Yes.
We have a lot of conflicting information today.
We got it.
Yeah,
it's such a good news week. I'm ready to have fun.
This was a hype week.
How are you guys doing over there?
Doing good. Living life.
Yeah.
Being the best person I can be.
Yeah.
Right? Still reeling from Solo, guys.
I've seen it twice
bit.
already.
You've seen it twice?
Yeah.
Better or worse on the second viewing?
He said better.
Uh,
You changed your mind? When I asked him right after you came home, he said better.
No, I said still good.
Oh, he said still good. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I think the first time is better just because it's like you don't know what to expect, and I think it. And we'll talk about it at the end, but I think it delivered. And the second time was fun because it's still fun.
Okay.
Yeah, we will be talking about it towards the end of the show. Are we doing spoiler or no spoiler review?
Well,
Spoiler.
let's let the chat decide. How about
Okay,
that?
well,
Let us
fine.
know in the chat if you'd like
Yeah.
us to do a spoiler-filled review or a no-spoiler review. But either way, it's at the end, so if you don't want to hear any of our thoughts, we'll get through the news first, and then we'll get to
I think Solo's like, it had an abysmal opening, but I think it's one of those movies that a lot of people went and saw opening weekend, right? It's a Star Wars movie. A lot of people that are into it already.
Yeah, well, I'll wait.
you're watching
I'm
the
going to
show-
hold it back until we have that
Okay,
discussion.
we'll get there later. But yeah.
First, we have a new trailer for Christopher Robin.
Christopher Robin.
Let's watch it.
Let the tears.
I do like a party.
Come on, Pooh.
What should happen if you forget about me?
Oh, God.
Silly old bear. I won't ever forget about you, Pooh.
Oh,
Promise. Not even when I'm 100.
Obi-Wan forgot about you.
Yikes.
Should be working this weekend, Robin.
But I promised my wife and daughter I'd take them away this weekend.
All hands on deck.
You won't be coming to the cottage.
Well, it can't be helped.
Agent Carter. Happening now. Right in
Agent
front
Carter
of
and
you.
Obi-Wan, dude. Marvel universes combined.
What to do, what to do, what to do. What to do indeed.
Oh, my God, this movie's going to crush me.
Christopher Robin.
The tree I remember was in the countryside, not here in London. There's no opening.
I suppose it's where it needs to be.
That's a silly explanation.
Why, thank you.
Oh, my God.
Yes, I need your help. I've lost all of my friends.
Let's get to the bottom of this. Look up, Pooh. Here I come. Fear that I am stuck.
Have you just eaten honey?
I have not just eaten honey. I wonder which way.
I always get to where I'm going by walking away from where I have been.
Do you?
That's the way I
Profound.
do it.
Hello, Eeyore.
Christopher Robin, it's you playing again.
Let's go and see if we can find Piglet.
I've already
The way he just picks up Eeyore
Hello,
like
everyone.
Get over here.
So nice to see you all again.
Why, thank you.
Silly old bear.
So cute.
I was wrong about work. I was wrong about everything. I've got to get back to my family.
Farewell, Christopher Robin. I would have liked it to go on for a while longer. Perhaps it's our turn to save Christopher.
Pooh just sounds super sad in this movie.
This is what it sounds like all the time. Yeah, Pooh always sounds very inquisitive.
Do you know where he is?
I do.
Let's bounce!
Yay, Tigger! He's always my favorite.
Buster is imposter. Look at him.
Digger! Eeyore! Piglet!
If anyone wants to clap, now is the time to do it.
Eeyore's my spirit animal.
Oh, bother. Oh, dear, dear.
I don't remember being cheery.
People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day.
No, Pooh, that's not the... Oh, never mind.
You didn't know you were getting a philosophy movie, did you?
Okay, this is going to be so sad, honestly. What? No?
No.
I think it's going to be sad.
It will
I
be
think
honest.
it's just going to be feels.
They set it up when
Is
it's
it-
like,
but
never
is it
forget
like-
about you. I'm not going to forget about you.
Is it Toy Story 3 ending sad? That's what it looks like.
So Leslie, our friend Leslie, who runs the Disney Bound blog, posted on Facebook that she was like, I'm super concerned because if this doesn't end with them all being together forever, then like I'm just gonna die inside.
Well, I think how it might end is they might be like, well, we're gonna stay in your daughter's imagination now to carry on
very
our.
Toy Story
I
3,
think that's the way it will end.
Don't worry, Pooh. I'm going to give you to the Salvation Army.
The arms.
The armed forces. You're going to join the army, Pooh. You're going to fight for your country, Pooh Bear.
I just was like, I had like the dumbest smile on my face, like the same smile I had when the first time I saw the fireworks as an adult at Disneyland. Like, it's just like, this movie's, I just feel like it's all the feels and is gonna crush me, but at the same time lift me out of a dark hole.
I think this movie is the spiritual sequel to both Toy Story 3 and Muppets Take Manhattan. That's what we're gearing up for.
Another funny thing about the marketing for this movie is that, you know, Disney has pages for all their movies, but they also have them for a lot of their characters. And over on the official Disney Eeyore page, Eeyore posted the new poster for Christopher Robin and wrote, "I'm in this poster. Not that anyone would notice me."
Oh my!
Not that anyone would notice.
It's just so funny.
Oh my gosh!
Eeyore
So funny.
is such a mood.
I just love it.
He's just the best.
Who's your favorite Winnie the Pooh character?
Tigger.
Tigger's like the bounce, yeah.
Tigger's my favorite.
Piglet, probably.
Someone in the chat is asking if the gopher's going to be in it. No, the gopher's not going to be in it. That's like a Disney Channel version. Like, he gets added later.
But Rabbit has to be in it, and Owl, and Kangaroo, and...
Yeah. Good one.
Owl? You like Owl?
Owl has... No.
He's in it.
No, like, I had like a
Owl.
Tigger... Like, I had a Tigger stuffed animal that
you
was
did.
like my thing, like when I was little. Tigger's always been my boo.
I don't know who I like.
I like
the
Am
most.
Piglet, you know?
You are. I like Am Piglet, you know?
I am.
Can you just tweet that?
I like Am Piglet.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
You're not Eeyore, Leo.
No. Eeyore's just my mood, but he's not like my favorite. I've always liked Rabbit because he's just that neuroses. He's just always freaking out. He's paranoid about everything. He's like a fun character, but I don't know if I have a favorite.
Good times.
Rue.
I rode on the Winnie
Rue's
the
good.
Rue's
I rode
good.
on the Winnie the Pooh ride for the first time when I went to Disneyland a couple weeks ago, and
For the first time ever?
yeah,
You get them heffalumps in you?
the heffalumps and woozles are
confusals.
terrifying,
They're confusals.
and I hate them.
Yeah.
Did
And
you
I-
see the heads?
I had flashbacks.
Did you see the
the
mountain
heads of the? What do you mean the mountain heads? You mean like the bears' heads?
The Country Bear Jamboree heads?
Yes.
Oh, don't they all represent different moods? Allison Scott says. That
No,
kind of makes kind of sense.
People
but
say that they represent
Inside Out. What?
different mental disorders.
that makes a lot more sense.
But that is a
Oh,
fan myth.
that makes sense.
I doubt Disney was like,
I have
Anxiety,
ADHD and
fear.
Tigger's ADHD.
Pooh is hunger, I guess.
Hunger.
Yeah, because he always wants the honey. He's got a rumbly in his tumbly.
anyway.
Depression.
Depression.
Yeah.
Anxiety.
FOMO.
Anxiety, yeah. FOMO, that's not
That's not a real.
That's the gopher
That's not
'cause he's
a
not
real
in this
disorder.
movie. I want to be part of this. I can't do it.
So I feel like the rest of the world found out this week that Maleficent 2 is happening, although everyone here on Disney News Weekly has known for like a year. Like, don't you feel like everyone just found out?
Yeah, I've been seeing it in the news all over the place lately.
Yeah, it's because production just began officially on Maleficent 2, so everyone's been finding out that it is happening. And additionally, Michelle Pfeiffer has joined the cast.
Oh.
You can see from that chair,
She
plays the Queen.
The movie. Shoot. Why did I just blank? Michelle Pfeiffer's in it. It's Stardust. So Stardust is one of my favorite movies.
Really?
I
Claire
love
Danes.
it with Claire Danes and Robert De Niro in
he's
drag.
the gay pirate.
It is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I think Michelle Pfeiffer is hilarious, like wonderful in it. So if she's gonna be anything like she was in Stardust in this movie, I'm on board.
This is like the most random favorite movie of all time. That's
Well,
like
no,
if I were
no,
like, my favorite movie is Warriors of Virtue.
No, my real favorite movie of all time is The Patriot.
Oh, okay.
But Stardust,
Really?
yeah.
With Mel Gibson?
That's
It is a dope movie.
Yeah, it's a dope movie.
Yeah.
It's like history and it's fun and it's Mel Gibson, Heath Ledger. Like,
America Braveheart.
yeah, basically. More historically accurate, but still not.
Stardust. Oh my gosh, people in the chat.
Yeah,
loving
you
it.
know you love Stardust. You know that's
Wasn't it supposed to be a series that didn't get anything else?
I don't know.
Was it one of those
I loved it.
failed
but
like
did you
fantasy
guys
trilogies?
I don't.
Like Golden Camp. Like
Yeah,
it was in that vein.
like Golden Compass, but no, because it was based off a book. But I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
I think it's just a single book.
It is just one.
I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
They pretty much wrapped it up at the end of the story. But
Smart move.
did you see the picture that Elle Fanning tweeted? Do we have that or
No.
What
Just like Angelina Jolie behind her with the horns popping out, and then Angelina Jolie's like,
like? It looks. It's like, oh, Angelina Jolie has a personality.
when is Maleficent
there it
going to
is.
be like a bad guy? Like how many movies is it going to take?
I don't know. We're gonna bring up this picture because
Never.
it's fun.
they reformed her.
Look
They
at
reformed
that.
her, and then she became bad randomly again later. Oh wait, no, because this takes place after Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah. So her wings have been clipped.
Yeah, because Maleficent takes place during. It is Sleeping Beauty.
It is
It's
Sleeping
just
Beauty.
her perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is a sequel. So Sleeping Beauty
Is awake.
But doesn't Maleficent die? Doesn't the prince kill her when she's a dragon?
Yeah, but that doesn't happen in the retelling.
What happens? I don't remember. 'cause
I don't
the
either.
movies-
Fill us in.
She's the one who wakes her up with true love's kiss because she loves Aurora.
Oh, that's. I don't
It's like a
remember.
Frozen situation, but like not
Yeah.
sisters, like more of a motherly.
Because
Weird.
she puts the
Okay.
curse on her because she's mad because she was with the king.
I want to be with Charlotte Coppola.
As children, she was in love with the king.
Charlotte.
Remember?
Oh yeah.
So
okay.
and then
Played by
he
Charlotte
clipped her wings.
Coppola.
He clipped her wings, and then she put a curse on the child. But then, when she was like watching
Which, by
the
the way,
child grow up,
needlessly clipped her wings.
no, it was messed up for
It was
sure.
it was one of them. I remember that scene.
It's traumatic.
because it is a very traumatic scene. Yeah, yeah.
So she watches Aurora grow up and kind of becomes fond of her, and then starts talking to her when she's a little bit older. And she's like, "Oh my God, you're my fairy godmother, clearly." And,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Oh my God."
This is not
right.
that
In
type
the
of fairy
forest, she's
tale,
like,
honey.
Yeah.
Are you not afraid of me, child?
Yeah, I remember. And so when it comes down to it, she fights the king with leather jeggings, badass outfit,
Angelina does.
and she turns her raven into a dragon.
Oh, that's right. The raven is like
and
the
then the
doer.
But then they win, and then she wakes Aurora up because the prince couldn't do his job.
I don't remember.
And that's why the prince got fired.
Yeah,
Someone
she
is
gets her
saying
wings
that,
back at the end. Yeah,
someone's
because
saying
when
that
she goes near them, they fly out of the case and they reattach themselves.
the wings. Oh yeah. Oh really? God, I don't remember.
Remember, the king is the
anything.
guy from District 9?
Charlotte Copley. That's exactly what I was just saying. This whole
I'm
time.
pulling it up on IMDb right now. I gotta see this.
God, Sarah.
I don't know his name.
Charlotte Copley. Someone's saying that Neil Gaiman wrote the book. That would explain why it's mediocre. Okay.
Oh, we
Maleficent book?
no, the Stardust book.
Stardust.
Oh.
Maleficent.
Anyway, no one knows what the story's about yet, except for maybe
Maleficent.
Disney Film Facts.
Maleficent knows. It's about Maleficent. Just kidding. What could it be about? Okay, let's, like we did with Solo, let's theorize. What is this movie about, Sarah?
It's gonna be about like the Prince Moore, I think.
No. Oh, it's about
Like a
hooking
love
her up.
story, actually.
Okay. Yeah, so it's like, my dear child, now that we've overcome all of the tribulations of our past and you're awake with true love's kiss, let me show you what the world is actually like. Get on Tinder and meet a prince.
This is
No?
what's gonna happen.
Okay.
It's gonna be literally like Maleficent still trying to be a part of Aurora's life after she just killed her dad. And trying to
Who
like
was
deal
psychotic.
with who was psychotic, yes. But then we have Michelle Pfeiffer, who is obviously the widowed queen now, and it's going to be like this probably like challenge of power. These two powerful women like trying to influence.
And she's
Aurora,
going to show her a
and
world of magic. She's like, let me show you what
The land of the fairies.
I can
she's
show
the land of
you
fairies.
the world.
And then Aurora's gonna be like, yo, I want to dance with these owls in capes, and we're gonna get that scene.
And then Maleficent, and then the queen is gonna be like, yeah, but you're betrothed to this prince who we have to marry now because
wait.
your dad
I don't
is
think
gone.
so. I don't think so because she's too.
Oh my God, I'm so over this.
She's an empowered woman. She won her wings back.
Who cares?
Both. It was an allegory, and it was also literal. And she's now like, I'm
We'll
gonna
find
teach you
out
power.
soon, okay?
And then she's gonna start losing her to the prince, and she's gonna lose her mind, and then the prince is gonna fight to free her from the grip of Maleficent.
Anyway, we got some cool Mulan casting news.
Let's talk about it.
Sarah's like shutting us down.
I love all of the theories in the chat. Like everyone's like, no, here's what's gonna happen.
This is really difficult. These names are very difficult for me to
Oh
pronounce.
yeah, an enemy fairy kingdom is gonna attack.
Leo, we've moved on.
You guys have. all right, let's move on.
Sarah's trying to pronounce names without.
Donnie Yen.
Nope.
Hey,
Ron
He's in it though.
Ron Yuan.
Ron
Correct. Ron Yuan. He was just in studio the other day.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Cool. He's in Mulan, maybe. In
Nice.
talks.
Run you on.
What was he doing here?
Utkarsh Ambudkar.
Utkarsh Ambudkar.
Who is Rishi on Mindy Project. That's what I know him from. He's Mindy's little brother.
God, I thought he looked familiar.
He's Mindy's little brother on the Mindy Project.
Huh.
So it's being reported that they're going to be in the cast. It's unofficial. I'm just going to call him Rishi, would play a con artist while Yuan is a loyal sergeant, second in command of the Imperial Regiment.
Yuan's going to be the man. Yuan's going to have a moment, because you guys know how I like to theorize about moments in movies.
Tell us about
Yuan's going to have a
moment
where, like, the general's going to be like, you must see to it that so-and-so never does the thing. And then he's going to be like, yes, Commander. And then the moment's going to come, and it's going to be like raining, and he's going to look the other way, and he's going to let the thing happen. And he knows that
like Mulan, a woman to fight in the army.
Yeah, exactly. Like she's like, but I have to get to the thing, otherwise the fireworks will never. And he's like, go, child, go now. And then it's like, oh,
never
no.
speak of this again.
Yeah, he disobeyed the orders, and then he's going to die in the process, and then she's going to win it for him.
Okay. I don't know if that's quite right, but okay. Leo, I'll
write it
you
down.
live in your fantasies.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, so do we know anything else? Is that it?
No.
Okay, so that one's slowly coming along, which is
That's
kind of
fun.
exciting.
I'm so, that is, I think, the next Disney movie that I'm most looking forward to.
Mulan?
Same. Mulan, yeah.
Yeah. Me too. I'm really curious. I think they've, the last few years, or the last few movie live action interpretations has been Disney sort of figuring it out a little bit and not quite hit. Like Maleficent was the first one, and it was kind of like way out in left field.
Alice was the first one.
Okay, yeah, no, technically it's Alice, but Alice you can do whatever you want every single time, make it completely
What about
crazy.
Jeremy Sumter's
And people
Peter
are like,
Pan?
That's not Disney.
I know.
But the best Peter Pan movie, in my opinion. And then they were like, okay, maybe not so much. And then you see what they did with Jungle Book, and they're like, now we're talking. And you see what they did with Cinderella, and they're like, all right, that's definitely better. Now we're on the right path. So now with Mulan, they've kind of, they've gone through some exercises now. Mulan, what
Is
if
Lion King coming out before Mulan? I can't remember.
I don't remember the
Lion King
timeline.
is July.
Of next year,
is it
correct?
next year?
Aladdin's before Mulan. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
What is the order? Can we look up the timeline?
Yeah, let's just look it up. Disney live
Dude, no.
Yeah,
Just
wasn't he Donald in Pitch Perfect? Was he? Yeah, he was. Wait, was that? Yeah, he was. He was Donald in Pitch Perfect. What's the character? What's the name? Mindy's brother.
Mindy. Oh, yeah.
Rishi. First, Dumbo in March of 2019. Then Aladdin, May 2019. Then Lion King, July 2019. Mulan 2020.
2019, packed.
Mulan is not until 2020. It got moved,
And
remember?
Infinity War 2.
Remember how
And-
Mulan was supposed to be 2019 and then they pushed it?
Do other companies make movies anymore, or is
no.
it just Disney?
Just Disney.
Seriously, dude.
Just Disney.
Although Deadpool was cool.
Although I have not seen
Which,
Deadpool,
by the way, Disney
which
owns
is
them
Disney.
now.
Yeah. Although Netflix has surpassed Disney in
by 0.4 billion. Okay,
I'm just saying,
billion
Sarah.
is a lot.
I looked it up, and it's like Netflix is like 152.7 billion, and Disney's like 152.3 billion.
They broke.
I was like, okay, everyone, calm down.
My boyfriend was very excited.
Remember, guys, technically correct is the best kind of correct.
Okay, Allison was letting me know that there is a little bit of info about Maleficent Too. It picks up several years later and continues to explore the relationship between the two of them as they form new alliances and face adversaries to protect the moors where Maleficent is from and the magical creatures within.
Oh, so it's Fern Gully.
Maybe.
Okay.
Anyway.
Wait. That was Maleficent?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Sit one more time.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I didn't know what you were. I was like, that doesn't sound like Mulan.
It's about protecting where Maleficent came from.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
From
adversaries.
She's from the fairy world, so I was right.
Oh my God.
And she's protecting it from the magical creatures. Boom. Guys.
Avatar 2.
Hire us. Disney hire us. James Cameron hire us. Avatar
2, Fern Gully, Pocahontas.
Avatar 2, Enter the Maleficent.
This movie's been made 3 times already.
God.
Next year definitely is super packed.
I honestly can't believe that they're putting all of these movies in the same year. It's because they have so many now. and they're trying to cram it in. Well, it's hot.
This year has already felt so packed.
Dude, this year's summer blockbusters are insane.
It's just been nuts.
They're insane. What else do we have this year coming out? What are the other big ones? We've got Incredibles 2 coming out soon.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Mary Poppins.
Mary, yeah.
Pooh Bear in August.
Pooh Bear. Mowgli is not Disney. That is true.
Also, there's no other Star Wars movie coming out this year, correct?
No. We're good on that for a while.
Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Ant-Man. And the Wasp.
2 movies.
Is Black Panther 2 next year too as well?
Probably. I can't keep track anymore. This is insane.
It's too much.
There's so many movies coming out.
I don't think they've announced. Oh, have they?
I love the movies.
February 2022. It's not next year.
Oh God. Okay.
This is all so interesting how they're doing it, but it does make sense. Like cram all of it.
Nutcracker. Everyone's reminding us.
Oh, Nutcracker, another one. Yeah, but I wouldn't call that one a blockbuster.
It is.
I think
it's a Christmas movie.
It's the holiday experience.
But when is Nicole?
Blockbusters are the crazy high budget summer movies.
Nicole is going to the streaming service, you guys. It's not coming to theaters anymore.
Dude, Nicole keeps getting put on the back burner.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ouch. Although this is a thing, a lot of times on streaming services you get viewed more. But anyways.
Well, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I wonder how that's going to roll out for them. I'm really interested.
Everyone, when Black Panther did so well, everyone was like, it would have done better on Netflix. It's like, okay, it still did fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did great. it's just fine.
Disney's not shedding any tears over that. But what else we got, Sarah?
Oh, okay, moving on. So Pixar Fest is in full swing already at the Disneyland Resort, but Pixar Pier is
by the
opening.
Way, real quick, sorry to interrupt. Disney Film Facts. Nicole is called Noelle now.
I know we just joke about Nicole,
but we call it Nicole
because she's cold.
Because they missed an excellent opportunity to call it Nicole. We know
it's Noelle. I know. Sorry.
We had to clarify for the in joke.
It's Noelle, aka Nicole.
The rise of Nicole.
Yeah.
Sorry. Continue now. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Pixar Fest has been in full swing at the Disneyland Resort for a while now, but this coming month, June, Pixar Pier opens at Disney California Adventure. Woo! And with it, we are receiving from the gods a Edna Mode meet and greet experience.
Yes, darling.
Here's a preview.
Yes.
Let's look.
She gonna talk to us?
Scary.
No, she does not talk.
That pose.
But she's so tall now.
They probably are chipmunk height. So they probably stand at the tippy top of the head around 5'5".
She's probably Mickey height.
Yeah,
she's probably like 5'2". Yeah.
Height. Well, the actor is.
I am upset.
What do you mean the actor? It's Edna.
Sorry. Her friend is.
I'm upset that she can't talk to me and judge my outfit.
Yeah.
I know. They set a precedent.
She's gonna do this.
You know what I mean? They set a precedent with Incredibles characters being
the pantomime.
Suited.
Yeah.
So yeah, her actions are really good.
She'll be able to do this. Or be like,
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited to meet her.
Yeah, no, it'll be really good.
She looks like Mr. Burns, but like.
Are those her real hands?
They're gloves. I mean, skin.
Okay.
Either way is gross.
That's a good answer. I like it. I don't care. I mean, all of them are creepy. What do you want? You know what I mean?
Everyone is so creepy.
Have you seen Mrs. Incredible?
Dat butt dough.
Dat butt dough.
Thick.
She's thick. When Merida started coming to the parks, it was rumored that John Lasseter wanted her to be suited because all Pixar characters are. And they had to fight to have her be a face character because she's also a princess.
Yeah.
So can you imagine?
And Lasseter was like, I want her to have a football head.
Yeah.
And then Disney was like, no, we want her to be able to. We want her to be able to say, embrace your fate.
Yeah. So I'm excited to meet her.
I'm really excited. Where is she going to be posted up?
She'll be on Pixar Pier, I'm sure, probably by the Incredicoaster.
Okay, that makes sense.
When another thing I did when I went to Disneyland a couple weeks ago is I did the Churro challenge.
Oh yeah.
How'd that go?
That was a mistake. I've never felt so sick in my life.
Yeah, everybody was tagging me in that, and I'm like, guys.
This is what I do. The churro challenge is fun. It is. It's very easy. You can get the pin even without buying the churros if you just collect the stickers. But if you're gonna do it and there's like 2 to 3 people, just buy 1 churro and try it between because 4 churros is a lot, guys.
Speak for yourself.
Misty brings up a good point. How many people do you? Well, she says she's gonna need someone to do this, but I bet this is gonna happen a lot. How many people do you think are gonna wear a cape to meet Edna, to piss her off? It's gonna be the new Andy's coming.
Darling, I don't think you should wear that cape.
Well, she's not going to tell you that.
She's going to be like,
I wish it was like a thing, like, like Kylo Ren can, like, do little, like, hand. I wish, like, because she has so many great lines.
I know,
and
they really should.
You need a teacher. That was my Kylo
He was
Ren.
so mean to me.
He's a Sith.
So mean to me.
He's a Sith.
That's what he runs the
He
Empire.
would not let me join the First Order with him. He said I wasn't worthy.
You don't make the cut. You laugh too much.
Basically.
There's no smiling.
But then he was like pushy, and it was like I was like, you're really stressing me out, dude.
Kylo can push me around, whatever.
Yeah, so it got brought up in the chat. Just a reminder that not all of Pixar Pier is opening at the end of June. The Incredicoaster, the rethemed Ferris wheel, and Midway will be open, but Jesse's Carousel, Inside Out attraction, and a lot of the shops will not be open for a while.
It's like a soft opening, really, where you can just...
It's a slow rollout.
Yeah. Well, like the main attractions that get people moving through the park and circulating them and giving them something to do.
Right, because no one goes over there yet.
Right.
I'm very excited for the Incredicoaster. I will not be paying the $300.
I mean,
though,
it's the same ride. I'm wondering how the experience is going to change.
No, I heard there's going to be show scenes.
Show scenes?
What?
In the ride?
So you know how like there's those tunnels?
Yeah.
They're kind of completely closed now, and it's unclear whether there will literally be figures in there or screens.
I mean, fitting a figure in there is kind of tight, no? It would be cool if it was some sort of like, I don't know. It'd be interesting. As you go through there.
Was like Dash like running along next to you?
That's what I heard.
Frozone going over you with ice.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
I might have heard that.
Every time you go on, you get a different hero in there.
That'd be
kind of interesting.
I think, well, they're redoing the whole queue, so I think there might be like a scene before you start.
Like in the countdown?
Like you go through and like then you go on the roller coaster.
Yeah.
I was kind of, because something popped up on my newsfeed or something about that it's the Guardians ride has been open now for a year.
Yeah, there's figures, sorry.
And it makes me have hope that like the lines won't be too crazy for too long, because I feel like Guardians is definitely doable if people really want to ride it. Like it's not like a crazy wait anymore. So you just gotta wait a couple months and then you can get in there.
Yeah, everybody's saying that Dash is in the first
Yeah,
tunnel.
they got caught hauling Dash up into the tube. There is a physical Dash.
There's a physical
Confirmed.
Dash. Confirmed Dash.
I knew I had my sources.
But I'm just saying, like, I wonder how it's gonna sort of work on the ride, you know?
Someone posted a photo of the figure. Can you just imagine?
Except Fazzy's upside down. That's kind of cool. Oh, yeah, no, I'm interested to ride it. I've always thought that was a fun ride. A bit short, but still really fun. But I'm glad that you'll be able to kind of get to that part of the park again and allow people to move through.
I'm honestly not looking forward to going on Screamin' again.
Oh, yeah, you don't like that.
Why do you hate roller coasters? Why do you hate fun, Sarah?
Stop.
Screamin' is like the best thrill ride.
I don't know if I've literally been on Screamin' since I met you.
Like that first date.
Oh.
Did we go on it?
That's when we went on it.
Did we go on it on our first date? And I only did it because of like I was too embarrassed to be like, I don't want to go on it.
Sarah did all these things that she hated just to impress me.
Well, because first you were like, let's do Tower of Terror, and I was like, no. And you were like, let's do Screamin', and I was like, okay.
Let's just summarize the day. I was like, let's do fun things, and you were like, oh, okay.
I just don't. Listen. This is what I hate the most is a fast launch. I hate a fast launch.
So do you not like Space Mountain?
Tower of Terror is not fast.
Space Mountain doesn't have a fast launch.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Tower of Terror doesn't have a fast launch.
It's a fast drop.
That's different. That's a different thing. So the reason why I don't like, I can handle all of the Incredicoaster. Like the loop is so whatever to me, but I hate the launch.
I love them.
I'm just sitting there freaking
That's the best
out.
part of the ride.
That is. It's so much fun.
You're like 3Gs.
Yes.
God.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Now you probably really hate Guardians because it literally blasts you up.
That's the best.
Yeah, I don't like that feeling either. But that's a different kind of launch. I don't like the being pushed forward because then I just run out of breath and I'm like, that's what literally happens. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. You can hang out on the bench while I have a good time. Well, you have to go on it because it's
No, I have to go on it. I will go on it.
I can't wait for this video that's going to be posted.
just Sarah throwing up in a trash can.
No, I don't think she'll be throwing up. I just think she'll be freaking out.
There is a video like that after Tower Guardians. She's like, I hated it. It's like a video for just like, I didn't want to, I'm never going on it again. I never. And Tracy Hines, oh my gosh, I'm sick.
Tracy and I were screwed.
Sick.
Tracy and I.
God, you guys are boring.
Yeah, so anyway, the great news always drops on Wednesdays, which is really awesome for us. So today we got new images from Wreck-It Ralph, which is super exciting. There's 3 of them. And
who does Blue Creature?
This is the first one.
That's Sadness?
No, her name is Yes.
Her name is
Yes!
And she's voiced by Taraji P. Henson.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
This is
Who's Taraji P. Henson?
Mr. Noah. Is that his name? I forget what his name is.
Ask Jeeves?
Yeah, he's basically Ask Jeeves. He's voiced by Andrew Tudyk.
Andrew Tudyk?
Alan Tudyk.
I was like, his brother? He's got a career.
Evil twin.
What's his name? Mr. Noah? What is it?
Mr. Know-it-all?
No, what is his name? I'm looking in the article.
His name is...
Knows More.
Knows More.
Knows More. Sorry.
That's pretty
It's so
cool.
funny because he was
He's like
King
the
Candy
Google
and now he's back.
Jeeves.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, he's like the boy, right? He's the new Ratzenberger.
Yeah, kind of. And this is the most anticipated thing of all time.
Princess.
A shot of all the princesses, excluding Mulan, Ariel, and Merida, who are in the scene but not in this photo.
Yeah.
Yes! We've been waiting.
Yeah. I like that they're in the room that looks like the Princess Fantasy Fair.
Yeah.
It looks just like that little
I
area.
love that Cinderella's brushing Pocahontas' hair.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even
It's giving
notice
me
that.
life right now.
And then Elsa and Moana are over there being like, we're the real money makers.
There's
now.
little like emblems on the blue things on top of the things for each of them. Like you can see a shoe.
Is that the Corona sun?
And you can see the sun. Yeah.
Their style is really
Look
interesting.
at
I like
Belle is reading a book to everyone.
Just like in the middle of the room.
That's actually not Belle. That's a princess birthday party company that was hired to come in.
Okay. I've been there.
So, yeah, what's cool is that like you can tell that they redid, even though Moana and like Anna and Elsa are CGI and Rapunzel, like they redid their figures
models.
so that they all look the same.
Yeah.
You know, like all
So
of
now
them look
instead of
cohesive.
everyone looking like Rapunzel,
They all kind of look like Disney Infinity figures.
yeah, they have those proportions, like the big heads, the thinner bodies.
Kingdom Hearts, anyone? That's what it reminds me of.
Honestly, that's kind of what it. Yeah, I got that vibe.
And also, if you didn't remember, all the original voice actors that are still alive came back to voice their princesses, which is pretty cool.
It'll be cool to hear them.
Yeah. It's like Paige O'Hara and Jodie Benson and all of them.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
That was so. When I saw Beauty and the Beast at the Hollywood Bowl, like it was better than Little Mermaid, but Jodie Benson was so much better than Zooey Deschanel, obviously.
Yeah.
But Rebel
Did you
Wilson
enjoy
was
it, though?
hilarious as LeFou. And
amazing.
the guy who played the Beast, literally the best male vocalist I've ever heard live.
Really?
I don't even, Anthony Evans is his name, and I have a recording and I just listened to it because it's like heaven opened up and like what an angel would sound like. And he sang
Whoa.
Evermore and it was incredible. But yeah, Taye Diggs was fun too.
Who was Taye Diggs?
Gaston.
Is it Gaston?
That was
I'm gonna watch clips from that.
I
check it
will
out.
show you that.
We couldn't
so
go.
good.
We were gonna go check it out, but then we had something else that night. We couldn't make it, which is kind of a bummer.
It's really hard for me to be convinced to go to the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
It's so tough
That
because
is a
it took us like an hour and a half to get out.
It's not even easy to Uber. Like
Yeah.
it's
Remember
so,
to
when
Uber.
last time we were
Yeah.
like trapped there? We couldn't
That's how it
leave.
was for us. Yeah.
yeah.
And the security, there was like a cop there, and he was just like, "Yep, sucks. Hollywood Bowl." Every
You
time.
would think that they would have a better system, but they really don't.
They do not. They haven't figured it out. It's just like old LA. I mean, LA didn't have any real city planning to begin with.
Yeah.
And then when you're trying to incorporate this new infrastructure of public transportation, it's like LA's like, we didn't build the city for convenience.
We
How
built the
dare
city
you."
for rock and roll.
built Yeah.
the city.
Anyway.
Anyway, so, but I like the look of the princesses, but just the thought alone of the fact that we have all of the princesses meeting in official Disney canon is crazy.
It's really fun.
It's so cool.
I'm so happy that
Never thought in
they're
a million
doing
years.
it. Yeah,
right?
it's gonna be.
Have we ever had any princesses meet before in official? Like and talk to each other, have a conversation.
Yeah, Princess Anna and Queen Elsa.
Well, okay. Get out of my
Just saying.
No, Moana is not an official Disney princess. Neither is Anna or Elsa.
But they're Disney princesses.
Right.
But Rapunzel did go to.
She did go to the coronation.
That's true.
So.
But like again, no dialogue between.
I don't think so.
Like we've never had them truly acknowledge each other. You know.
Yeah.
Because I think like maybe the Mickey Mouse Club had them sitting at a table together, but they don't talk to each other. You know.
What? What is this?
What is it like? Leave the jungle
House
before
of Mouse.
House
the
of
House
Mouse.
of Mouse.
Sorry, it's the Mickey Mouse.
Oh, I was
House of
like,
Mouse.
what?
Like,
Yeah.
leave the jungle before it makes you hard.
Oh my God, no! There's this
You know what I'm
there's this
talking
scene from the House of Mouse where
Have you guys seen this?
It's
No.
so funny where Jiminy Cricket just like
just-
scolds everybody.
He spills tea on everybody.
Yeah, he's just like, if someone named someone named
named
Foul Fellow invites you to a place called Pleasure Island, don't go.
Wait, where is this video?
It's so funny. I'll post a link to it in the chat while you talk about your Star Wars video.
This is insane. Okay, so we're done with the news for the most part?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's going to bring up that.
We're going to talk about Solo.
Yeah, we're going to talk about
lead
Solo.
into this.
But leading into Solo, before we get to that, we just thought it'd be kind of fun. Stephen, who's running the booth up there today, he thought it'd be cool if we actually we've been talking about this on the show for a couple of months when we're like, oh, we're making a lightsaber video, yada, yada, yada. And then we told you guys to watch it. Don't know if you did, but we thought it might be fun to just show it to you guys here because it's only a minute and a half long. So here is the lightsaber choreography battle that Keetin and I learned choreography for.
Yes.
And your boyfriend directed it.
Yes.
And we just did it because we thought it would be fun to do, and we would like to show it to you guys.
It was fun to do.
It was.
I'm
very
like
fun
really
to do.
I feel very nervous to show this right
Me
now.
too.
But it's
Me
weird,
too.
But
Check it out.
Whatever. Oh, there we go. I've seen it so many times.
I'm just gonna read the comments.
I know. I don't want to look at it right now.
Girl, that hurt, by the way.
Yo, whenever I show this to my friends, they're always like, "Oh, you punched him!"
Punch her.
Like, yeah, but he gets me back.
So weird watching it, knowing other people are watching it.
I know, it's very strange. Always gotten good, you know.
Look at this emotion. Look at that acting range.
The best part was when he fell, like, the first or second time, and his wig fell off.
Oh my God, it flew off my head.
And it was all, like, gross and...
Wait, just when you think it's over.
Is it?
Oh, Ray's bad!
Oh.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed that. It was
Well,
fun
yeah,
to show it
yeah,
to you.
yeah, that was fun.
Please feel free to let us know your thoughts in the chat. But
be kind.
all of that to say, you can never question our Star Wars fandom ever again.
We made a Star Wars fan film, so sit down.
You killed Kylo. How
I did
dare
kill
you?
Kylo.
You know how many
This is why he
fandom-
didn't like me at the
How many
end.
hearts were broken?
I'm sorry.
No more Kylo. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, the wig, guys, that wig flew off my head so many damn times, but it was a mood.
All right, we only have 5 minutes to talk about Solo. Are we going to do spoilers or no spoilers?
Well, it was an even split in the chat.
Let's do no spoilers.
No spoilers? Okay.
Okay, I can do no spoilers pretty.
Okay, no spoilers. I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. Suffice to say, I don't think it's a great movie, but it's certainly a good movie. It is a really good movie. It is a fun movie. It is something that Star Wars has never done before in that it is entirely brain dead. It is single track. It is exactly what you expect to get out of the movie. It is a heist action adventure. They purposely try not to deviate too much because we didn't even want to know that much about Solo in the first place. We just kind of want to see Han Solo go on an adventure. And that is the aspect that I enjoyed about it. All of the nods to the expanded universe, or Legends Legends is official canon now, right? Yeah. And I thought all of the nods were really cool. They were a little bit more subtle. They weren't so in your face. The things that were in your face were annoying, but the rest of the stuff was enjoyable enough for me to move past it. And that is my non-spoilery, very vague, but somewhat aimed review. Keetin, you were chomping at the bit.
I agree with a lot that you said. I thought it was a good movie. It wasn't a great movie. It didn't blow my mind. I did enjoy it more than Rogue One.
I think it was more fun than Rogue One, but I think Rogue One is the better movie.
I agree.
Yeah.
But I like that it was more fun.
It was way more fun.
It's more fun.
It's the funnest Star Wars movie, for sure.
I was very surprised that my favorite character, obviously besides Chewie, of the whole thing, and like my favorite kind of the acting in it, was Emilia Clarke as Kira. I thought she
was boring.
I thought she did great, and
I think she did great with what she had, for sure.
And I was because I had very low expectations for her, and I had very low expectations for the guy who played Han.
Same.
But
I thought he was fun. I thought he was like, this is young and spunky Han.
It just felt like a cosplay version of Han Solo like a fan film. Like that's what it felt like. Yeah. And it was a great fan film.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, this is a really good fan film.
That's exactly how I felt. But I just think all of this expanded Star Wars universe, as much fun as it is, I don't want Star Wars to become Marvel in that like everything blends together and I don't even know.
Without any spoilers, there's hints of that possibility.
I know. There's a lot of hints of that possibility.
Yeah, I thought Emilia Clarke did good with the material that she had. I just thought that Kira's character was a little bland and boring. I couldn't really root for her because every moment that she has, it's supposed to be character developing, is almost completely erased in the next scene that she's in. So, yeah, it was fine. I thought that Donald Glover's impression of Billy D. Williams was really, really on point. I thought
it was over the top.
It was a little bit. I was about to say I kind of would have liked to see him make it his own a little bit more, but it was spot on, and he was cool.
I thought it was. I didn't believe him.
Oh really? I believed his Lando more than I believed the other guy's Han. But I liked it.
I agree with that.
But at the same time, he made Han his own. Like Donald Glover did a great job of doing a Billy D. Williams impersonation. He didn't do a good job of making Lando his own, but he was still enjoyable for me to watch on screen. With that said,
I guess it just felt inconsistent. Sarah, how did you feel about the movie as a whole?
I really liked it. I liked it like as much as Force Awakens. I liked it more than The Last Jedi. I agree Rogue One is a better movie, but I had more fun watching Solo. I thought Alden did a really good job. I think that people's complaints about him are kind of unfounded.
Oh, we had a theory about this I want to talk about as well.
I don't think we can get into it.
No, it's very brief.
Okay, yeah, people are just like, he wasn't Han enough, and I'm like, but this is a different Han than we know. He's not the Han that we see in the originals yet.
I agree with that.
I just thought it was fun. People don't need to think so hard about it.
See, I think a lot of what happened, because everybody was going in skeptical because they were like, oh, they brought in an acting coach and blah 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 blah. Yeah. Now, what was it, like 50% of that movie was already shot when they brought in Ron Howard, and the reason they brought him in is because the other directors, I cannot remember their names for the life of me right now, but they're known. They were making the movie very comedic and very improv heavy, and Disney was like, Kathleen Kennedy was like, no, it's not going to be improv heavy. We want it to be scripted because that's what Star Wars movies are. And my theory is that the acting coach that was brought in was to help. What's his name? Alden. Was to help Alden improv. I think he's fine when he's delivering lines, and you see little hints of the improv chunks that were filmed in the movie. Like there's a part where he's talking to Lady Proxima and how him not dying. This is the beginning of the movie, guys. And him not dying is like, he's like, well, I got away with my life. That's valuable to me. I mean, that's you can tell that that's like an improv line. There's little chunks of the previous director's work in there, and I think because Alden's a very like traditional actor. That's like his style. Give him the lines and he'll deliver them. But I think that the improv probably not his strong suit because he's not that funny.
I think Ron Howard, like props to Ron Howard and the team that and everybody that did work on the film though, because I think for all the chaos it seemed that this film went through in the production phase, I really think they came out with a good product, and I think
impressive how seamless
very
Ron Howard
impressed,
made it. Right? That he took another movie that was already halfway done and still found a way to fix it.
And it still felt very Ron Howard.
It felt so Ron Howard.
I was like, well, that was a good Ron Howard movie.
I was into it.
Yeah.
I was into it, and there, someone saying in the chat, sure, it's fun, but it's also canon now. That's fine. It was already canon. Like, they don't do anything new.
I was saying they didn't do anything that didn't change what we already knew. Like it's just like origin stories, and maybe some people will have a problem with what they decided to be the origins, but none of it really affects anything that we saw before. So
exactly.
That's all the time we have, you guys.
Today, folks.
I know you guys want to hear us talk about Kingdom Hearts and what that event was like. We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah. Thanks for watching Disney News Weekly.
Yep.
Follow Popcorn Talk on Twitter at The Popcorn Talk and on YouTube at Popcorn Talk Network.
Subscribe.
And I'm Sarah G. Sterling on Instagram and Sarah Sterling _ on Twitter.
Yeah, follow her. And you can follow me on Twitter at Leo Zombie or Instagram at Mr. Leo Zombie. Get proper. I'd love to see you guys pop in there and share your thoughts on what you thought of our video that we just showed you.
Yeah, you guys can follow me all over the interwebs at Keetin Marchi. And thanks so much for watching this week. See you next week.
Yeah, guys. Thanks for hanging out. That was a fun one.
Bye.
That was fun.
Later.
Bye.
I love you.
Producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire Popcorn Talk Network, we would like to thank you for tuning in. For questions or comments, be sure to visit popcorntalk.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of the Popcorn Talk Network.
Views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Popcorn Talk Network or its owners or principals.